ready to go, cause now the countdown has started and he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds bumping and his stereo. Yo, that's fast, putting on a show. Don't wanna get yourself together, there's no time to rest. And if you put the time in, he'll put you to the test. He's like a running man in his world, more is less. And if you wanna test him, best bring your best. Don't make me spell it out, bring your best.
In this world where life is strong, in this world life's an open book. In this world where compromise does not exist. In his world, a world every step meets the rest. In this world where one is all. In this world never fear the fall. In this world where compromise does not exist. His world, a world every step meets the rest.
Running it back again, well, what'd you expect? Coming out to win 10 out of 10. Got a real rough pass. Minds up, his memory is straps on his shoes. Cause he's the best there ever was, haven't you heard the news? Intergalactic continental jet, running things. Hyperactive, instrumental in pulling strings. He's the one who understands when the tides will swing. So he's breaking down doors, never far away. Come on and psych yourself up, cause it's time to play. Bounce to the beats and the rhymes, cause they're here to stay. The one and only marathon man, living the day. Moving up, coming fast, and they'll blow you away. Because the pressures of this world, they can take their toll. And it's tough to get away when they take a hold. The only way to break free is to break the mold. You can't stop now, rock and load. Don't stop now, come on, rock and roll.
In this world,
Gotta make
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final day of Extra Life charity event for Sonic the Hedgehog, where I'm raising money for the Children's Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. We have raised $350, and again, I want to express my thanks to all of those that have either donated, shared, or just tuning in and watching me play games that, were fun, some that were disappointing, some, especially in today's case, painful. Because you guys have raised $300, Sonic 06 has been unlocked. I am not thrilled to be going through this game, but I am a man of my word, and I am going to be going through the atrocity that is Sonic 06. I do have some ground rules, though, because it has been 10 long years since I have picked up this game last, alright? And there's a reason for that. there is a reason for that. And, so because of that, I am going to be using a save file. I am not going to be going through story mode, because I feel that that is going to take way too long, and the story is not going to be worth it in the long run. You want to know how bad Sonic 06 is? I've had a hard time trying to choose a category of what game to, that I will be covering on both Twitch and my YouTube page. They don't list Sonic 06 as one of their games. You know something is wrong with this game if this game isn't listed in either Twitch or YouTube. And, I will be going through all of the act or the levels and the bosses as one character, and I will be going through Final Story mode. Just the act and the boss itself. That's it. Because I have a feeling that this is going to be a long day as is, because it's been a 10-year hiatus since I've picked up Sonic 06. And to all those that are tuning in to watch, thank you for being here, but this is going to be a complete shit show. So, with that being said, let's go on ahead and get things started, shall we? Go on ahead and switch over. There we go. The screen should be shown. And hopefully the volume is fine. Let me just unmute it. There we go. And yeah, welcome to Sonic 06, ladies and gentlemen. You've raised money for it. It's been unlocked. Now, obviously, the character I'm going to be choosing to go through this mess is Sonic himself. It's Sonic 06. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It should be his show, right? So, here's how I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be going through these stages, and I'm going to try my hardest to explain the story to you, okay? So, this game was supposed to be a reboot of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was going to be released, well, it was released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. It had, I don't know if I should say promise or, because looking at this game, it looks fine, right? It looks great. However, there is so much going on with this game that you don't even know yet. So this game takes place in a little, actually, I don't quite remember where this game takes place. All I know is that All I know is that they were doing a celebration of some kind, and Eggman ruined the party, right? Sonic the Hedgehog came in to save the day, blah blah blah, and Eggman captured Princess Elise. And the reason why he captured Princess Elise was because that she is part of a plan. I'm trying to think while I'm trying to concentrate here. She is a key to awakening Solaris, who happens to be the god of some sort, right? And to do that, and it gets explained in the story, which I won't be covering, inside she rests, I think, some sort of flame. I don't know. Some sort of flame. And if she were to let out any emotions whatsoever, everything would be fucked, right? Everything would be fucked because there is this demon god known as Mephiles, right? And if him and that flame were to come together, it would form a god of Solaris. Basically means death for humanity, right? That's basically the synopsis of it. Now, you want to know how stupid this sounds? For Elise, for this, plan to not work, Elise was not allowed to cry whatsoever. I find this to be bullshit. How can, for so many years, not be able to cry, especially when your own father has passed away? It just makes no sense to me. That's problem number one with the game. Number two. This plot is going to sound very similar to what goes on to a certain red overall wearing Italian plumber. The princess is captured, go save. Basically, throughout Sonic's story, you have to rescue Princess Elise from the clutches of Dr. Eggman. Throughout the story, you have to save Princess Elise, right? And it's terrible because she keeps getting captured over and over and over again. So in Sonic's story, basically the gist of it is that he has to rescue Princess Elise. That's all there is to it. He goes to the past and meets up with Shadow the Hedgehog and Rouge the Bat, which is basically Silver's timeline of when the world is fucked. Uh-oh. And it begins! And it begins! Okay, so here's a few other problems with Sonic 06, alright? Mach speed sections. Gotta speed up. The problem is, if you bump into any obstacles, you lose all your rings. It's not easy to get yourself out of that pickle. It's doable, sure. But if you happen to be stuck in that loop and your invincibility frames burn out, that's a life lost. Here's the other thing. Here's another problem with this game. This game doesn't offer an autosave feature. You know, a feature that has been introduced to many other games. Sonic games in the past, no less. And what you have to do to make sure that your progress isn't screwed up, you had to make sure to pause the game, press the save button, and
Darn, we're not gonna make it.
holy shit. And save the game that way, right? Not a problem. But you have to remember to save very often, because if you happen to get a game over, which will happen in this point, which will happen in this game, you have to start at the very beginning. So, like said, because there's plenty of cutscenes in the beginning of this game, you won't get to Wave Ocean until like 30 minutes in the game, right? And you didn't save. You happen to have You happen to have forgotten to save. And if you happen to get a game over here, well, you have to watch all the cutscenes again. You have to play through the mission again. Do you see the issue here that is Sonic 06? Problems aside, though, this game does have a pretty kick-ass soundtrack. And that's all I'm going to say about the game. That's the only good thing I can say about the game. I need some rings. What the hell happened there?
Darn, we're not gonna make it.
Alright, well, anyway. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, going back to the story. Shadow the Hedgehog, since this is a reboot, Shadow the Hedgehog is in this game, yes. And he has a different backstory to him. He's now working for Gun. And his mission is to infiltrate Dr. Eggman's base. To see what the good old doctor is up to, right? Well, as soon as he finds out that he's trying to reawaken Solaris, he I guess goes back to the... Well, actually, no. He tries to catch up with Dr. Eggman. The story's all over the place, okay? If you can't tell. The story is all over the place. And I have a feeling I'm not going to make this ramp. But we're going to try. We're going to try. We are going to definitely fucking try. Okay, so... That was Wave Ocean. Silver is a newcomer, who is also happened to be voiced by the voice actor of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, right? And he is led to believe that Sonic is the Iblis Trigger, right? And because of that, he made his sole mission to stop Sonic the Hedgehog. To kill him, pretty much. And, things get a little screwy. Because Silver is accompanied by a character that we haven't seen since Sonic Rush Adventure. And that happens to be Blaze the Cat. They've retconned her story.
Elise, hold on tight.
She was a princess from another dimension. And in this game, she is a time traveler. Alright. I don't know why they had to change up her story a little bit, but yeah, that's what happens. So here's the gimmick of this stage. You're carrying around Princess Elise, right? You have to hold down the R1 button to walk along the sand. Because if you don't, you'll fall through. And that's a life lost, right? Oh, yeah. And not to mention that you have an energy meter. Not to mention that you have the energy meter going along, right? Because you see that meter that's on the bottom right corner of the screen there?
Those enemies seem to be protecting.
Oh man, the slowdown in this game. I mean, it could be my PlayStation 3 as a whole, but my god. Holy shit. And that's all I gotta say to that. Just holy shit. Right, the story. Oh my god. So, Silver tries to stop Sonic, right? He's led to believe that Sonic is the Iblis Trigger. You wanna know who's the guy you gotta thank for that? Good old Mephiles the Dark. Mephiles, as I mentioned before, is a demon god that is trying to reunite with a creature known as Iblis so that he can become whole, become Solaris, an unstoppable being that is led to destroy the world. And so to do this, he had to have some help from good old Silver the Hedgehog to try and stop Sonic the Hedgehog. Because somehow in this mess of a plot, sorry, I'm trying to get my bearings here. In this mess of a plot, Elise and Sonic the Hedgehog are an item in this game. It turns out that Elise has feelings for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice.
Do you see where this is going? So, if Silver were to kill Sonic, that would break Elise's heart, which means that she would cry, which means that Iblis would be released, and Iblis would be released, and Mephiles the Dark would be reunited, right? Shadow the Hedgehog tries to convince Silver otherwise. That Sonic is not the Iblis Trigger, and that Mephiles is feeding him nothing but bullshit. And what does he do? Well, he happens to bump into Silver the Hedgehog and Radical Train, and kicks him in the back of the head, right?
Press and hold the X button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump.
Thanks, Sonic. Well, I should grab some rings, if I can. Okay, anyway. And then Shadow brings Silver to the past, pretty much, to show that Mephiles the Dark was being sealed in some sort of scepter, and that there was an experiment going underground of the kingdom where Elise's father was doing some illegal experiments, right? You know what that illegal experiment was? Sealing Iblis inside his own daughter. Father of the Year, right? And it was Elise's sworn duty to make sure that she doesn't cry, no matter what. However, Mephiles ends up killing her father. I'm sorry, but I find it bullshit. Did I die? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I find it bullshit that for so many years, You can't tell me you have not cried throughout that many years. That's impossible. You can't tell me that she hadn't, like, stubbed her toe and fucking cried. Like, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that the many years that she's gone through her period, that she has not felt the urge to let out a single cry or groan because of how much pain she's in. You can't tell me that she hasn't discovered any sad emotion of pain of any sort if she is, you know, to I am doing terrible here, and I apologize. You can't tell me that she hasn't gone through pain of any sort, like whether it be toothache, bone ache, or whatever, without letting out a single tear. That's just impossible, and I call bullshit on that. Come on. The dog I've owned for 15 years passed away on me, and even I fucking cried. Even I fucking cried at that. How the hell am I supposed to make that jump? So yes, I call bullshit on that. I might get my first game over here, to be honest, but you know what? That's okay. So anyway, Elise's tasked to make sure not to cry, otherwise that'll release Iblis, right? And, I need some rings. I'm trying to concentrate and not die here. Wow, okay. What happened there? I guess the snowball avalanche finally caught up to me and, fucking died. Okay. That's fair. So, what was I saying? So, once Silver is convinced that Sonic is not the Iblis trigger, he decides to team up with Sonic to take him back to the past. So that— FUCK! How the hell am I supposed to make that jump? There's no fucking way! Okay, let's try again. This time with gusto. So, bringing Sonic back to the past, because it turns out that by the time the Silver tries to reach his Dr. Eggman's airship, the airship somehow explodes and kills Elise, which releases Iblis, right? Don't ask me how that works. Don't ask me how it happens, because it's been 10 long years since I've played this trash of a game. So I couldn't tell you exactly how Elise dies, alright? But she does! Oh, she certainly does. But then Silver goes back to the past with Blaze the Cat and tries to stop Iblis, right? And, the only way to stop him was to, seal him into someone else's soul, right? You know, kind of like how Elise was, right? Kind of how like Elise was. And, however, Silver was not compatible with Iblis to seal him inside his soul, right? So, Blaze took it upon herself to be Iblis's new vessel, which costed her life, by the way. So, she is dead, right? Oh, we have not even reached the best part yet, ladies and gentlemen. This story is about to get bullshittier, let me tell you. And to those that— FUCK! To those that have tuned in, welcome to the shit show that is Sonic 06. I am going through only the levels. I will be explaining the story as best as I can. And I will also be completing the last episode. So, it doesn't seem to be anticlimactic and all that. So, Shadow bumps into Omega and okay, cool. Omega and Rouge the Bat. Omega was tasked to stop Shadow the Hedgehog because Shadow the Hedgehog will be known to many people. Fuck! I gotta remember that there's a hole right there, or a gap, or a cliff right there, or something. I don't fucking know.
Press and hold the X button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ring.
Oh, that's how you do. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Because Shadow the Hedgehog is gonna be an enemy in everyone's eyes, and Omega will be tasked to stop Shadow the Hedgehog. So, Shadow the Hedgehog makes it his duty to seal Mephiles the Dark inside the scepter with Omega and Rouge the Bat. And he was successful for a time. Which then leads into the final story. And the final story, Sonic is seen to be walking along with Princess Elise. Just casually walking, you know. And Mephiles straight up kills Sonic the Hedgehog. You heard right. Mephiles the Dark straight up kills Sonic the Hedgehog. Can I explain to you how much this infuriates me? It really does. Because not only have I been a Sonic the Hedgehog fan for many years, but to know that Sonic the Hedgehog gets killed off just makes me happy. Oh, fuck. So, because of this, Elise cries and Iblis is released, and then Solaris is made. And crushes the city or kingdom down to a brittle mound of dirt, pretty much. Somehow, Eggman, Knuckles, Amy, Silver, even Shadow the Hedgehog, Rouge the Bat, and Omega, and Tails. No, the entire gang happens to survive it. Why? I don't know. Probably because they're another creature from another planet or something. Who fucking knows? I don't care about the story at this point. They make it their duty to gather up the Chaos Emeralds because it turns out that Sonic isn't completely dead. But he is what's the word? How do you pronounce that word?
There should be a switch somewhere.
Thanks. So there should be, but he is I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm sorry. He's down for the moment, right? My Tails. He is down. And, but the power of the Chaos Emeralds will bring him back to life. So the gang collects the Chaos Emeralds, right? And once they do, there's only one more thing that can be done that can bring Sonic back to life. And what does Elise do? He plants a kiss on Sonic's lips. That's right. Elise kisses Sonic the Hedgehog. Because Amy couldn't be fucked to do it. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you the reasoning as to why. So Sonic, Silver, and Shadow team up to take down Solaris. And after Solaris is taken care of, Elise and Sonic bumps into the Eternal Flame. And is like, well, for this to not happen, we have to blow out the flames. And Elise is hesitant on this idea because she had grand old fun time with Sonic the Hedgehog and she doesn't want to not forget about it. So she becomes a selfish little spoiled brat and is like, I don't care what happens to the world. And, okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to, destroy the Eggman robot? Okay.
Take it from here.
Oh, checkpoint. So anyway, Sonic convinces Elise to smile. She does, and then she blows out the flames and resets time. Which retcons the whole entire plot. And that's the end of Sonic 06. I don't know what to say at this point about this game. It's been 10 long years since I've played this game, and there is a reason for that. Because if you can't tell, the controls are a little wonky. The hit detections are infuriating bad. The plot as a whole is a complete mess. Literally, the only good thing about this game is the soundtrack. That's it. So, there's a reason why I am taking it easy this time around. Found myself a completed save file. So I can just go through the levels and not worry about the plot. The load times are ridiculous. It takes about maybe 30-45 seconds a piece to load up anything in this game. Whether it be the level, whether it be the mission, whether it just be the text dialogue. You know? And, I wasn't about to go through that. Sorry to say. But I just was not going to put myself through that. Enemies are rocking health bars just like in Sonic Heroes. Okay, there's nothing in there except for a springboard. Awesome. So much that is wrong with Sonic 06 that I just don't care to mention. So much wrong with Sonic 06. And there seems to be a big group of fans that still happen to like Sonic 06. And all I gotta say is, really? Really? People are okay with this. It boggles my mind, really. It does. Crisis City. This was a level that was remade for Sonic Generations. kind of making it canon again, are we, Sonic Team? Because by the end of the story, we've established that if you blow out the flames, the events have never happened. Ever.
The whole city's on fire. Yes.
So, yeah. I got nothing much. Fuck me. I got nothing much else to say about this game. It's just a piece of trash. Why'd I do that?
Whoa!
This game's just a piece of trash. That's all there is to it. I don't understand how people can still pick up this game and say, oh, it's an okay game. Oh, no, it's not. I'd rather still play through Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic Heroes compared to picking up this game again. I'd rather go through Sonic Forces again than play this game. Oh yeah, I went there.
The whole city's on fire. Yes.
It's just a... Oh no. Okay, so I gotta prepare my jump now. There we go.
Yes.
Oh. It's... Everything about this game is just terrible. And I do not recommend anyone playing it. If you're curious, go right ahead. But you aren't gonna like the price of what GameStop has to offer for this piece of shit game. You wanna know how much they're still selling this for? $20. $20? Really? You're better off trying to find this game at a flea market for like $5. Okay, what's going on? Trying to find this game for $5 at a flea market or somewhere to pick up this game, and even then, I don't even think it's worth $5. At most, I think 2. At most, 2. So here we are in Crisis City. We're done with the frickin' snowboard section. What was the point of that? I ask, what was the point of that? No shit, Sonic. You pointed that out the first time. You're driving me crazy, buddy. Here we go. Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the atrocity that is Sonic 06 for an Extra Life charity event for 2018 where I'm raising money. Oh, it is pretty painful, but thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm taking it easy on myself and just going through the levels. I'm not going to be playing through story because there's no point. There's no point to that. Oh my god. There is no point in doing that. I love when I screw up unintentionally. Why does this game have to be a thing? This game was supposed to be a reboot. It done a terrible job at it. So there's supposed to be a wave of enemies here. I'm just supposed to just take my sweet time. There we go. Oh! Okay. Oh. Oh. Is that how we're gonna do things now? Okay. If you say so. This game can suck my nuts. This game can clearly suck my nuts. Oh man. So, what else is there to talk about in Sonic 06? I've pretty much just summed up the story. I summed up my problems with the game. What else is there to talk about? Do you have any questions that I can probably fill in the gap so my commentary doesn't seem stale? Oh hey look, I got an extra life. Not like it'll matter because I'll fucking lose it anyway. Gary, you seem to be having a steady time with Sonic 06. Well, I don't know why. Because I haven't picked up this game in about 10 years. Maybe it's good memorization. Maybe it's because I've watched brain scratch commentaries and some Call Me Johnny go through this mess of a game that I just remember or happen to recall what I can do in this game. I don't know. All I know is that for whatever reason, I'm having an okay time with this game, despite its flaws. Its many, many, many flaws. Oh yes, we are going to be quoting Silver the Hedgehog's "It's no use. It's no use. It's no juice. It's no use." Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, let's get into that for a second here. Because, you know, they've been releasing some questionable games before Sonic 06. Can we step into what is called Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood? Can we get reminded of how much of a shit show that RPG game was? No shit, Sonic! But anyway, so yeah. And you wanna know what the sad part about Sonic Chronicles is? You wanna know who it was developed by? BioWare! Yeah! Around that time, BioWare was coming out with some decent games. Not Bioshock, but Mass Effect being one of them, you know? Are you gonna fuck me over? Because I have a feeling you're gonna fuck me over. And then
That tornado's carrying a car.
Sonic 06 was set to be released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And Sonic Team was going to go with a different route. What if Sonic lived in the real world? Well, this is what happens if Sonic were to live in the real world. Which, by the way, by the time I'm doing this, there happened to be a teaser of Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, you know? Being produced by the producers of Fast and the Furious. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you gonna tarnish Sonic's reputation some more? Yeah. Yeah.
Tornado's carrying a car.
The B team of BioWare. Oh boy. This game pretty much deterred most of the Sonic fans away from Sonic the Hedgehog. For good reason. It controls like ass. The story is a fucking mess. I can't control my jumps. I can't control my sense of direction in midair, by the way. So, the Mach Speed sections are bullshit. Everything about this game screams bullshit. Like, here, the new character you get to play as is Silver the Hedgehog, right? Who has telekinesis power. That's pretty fucking cool, right? However, the game did a horrible job implementing his powers. Silver is slow as balls. Can I name a game that did telekinesis pretty well? Or, you know, the Force? Can we bring up Star Wars Unleashed for a second here? Can we? Because that's the only example that I can think of that did, you know, the power of telekinesis so well. Yep, this game has only one redeeming quality, and that is the music. That's the only good thing. Except for that part in the scene where Shadow the Hedgehog kicks Silver's back of the head. That part deserves some mention.
The whole city's on fire.
There we go.
Yes.
So, this game, because of this game, the fans deterred away from it. And most of them thought, well, this is the end of Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Well, not all hope was lost, because they did eventually come out with a decent Sonic game later on down the road called Sonic Unleashed. And although it did had some questionable wolf mechanics. How did I fucking die? I only lost my rings. Hello? Are we just not going to register that I just lost my ring so I can continue on with my pathetic life in this fucking game? No? Okay. That's fine. No, it's not. Oh my god. Can I, Thank you. There we go. Everything about this game is bullshit. I'm gonna try to remain silent so I can concentrate on this piece of shit level. That somehow made it back in Sonic Generation. What the fuck?! I know, like, it's weird. And then of course it had its own level in Sonic Generations, which is decent. I'll give it that. They made Crisis City a little more tolerable to play in Sonic Generations than they did in this game. And not to mention that Silver the Hedgehog happens to be in most of the other games anyway. He shows up in Sonic Colors on the DS. He shows up in most of Sonic vs. Mario, Sonic and Mario at the Olympics game. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember that the Iblis creature spawns in right there, so I don't have to fucking die for no bullshit reason. Oh boy. There we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and some of the games made it, some of the songs made it to Brawl, which, I really have no problem with it. I really enjoy his World by Zebrahead. I didn't care about it in the beginning, but, it kind of grew on me. I'm not going to lie. Zebrahead's his world. Grew on me. Holy shit, it's only been 46 minutes. Oh my god. Why does it seem like it's been so long? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I just not allowed to grind and have fun in this game? Is that what's happening? Is that I'm just not allowed to do that? Okay. Alright, game. I see what you're doing here. It's pissing me off, but I see what you're doing here. Ah yes, Dreams of the Absolution. The only good thing that came out of Silver the Hedgehog's port character is the song itself. I have no problem with Shadow's theme either. All Hell Shadow? Oh yeah. That game was originally in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, but you know what? That's okay. I happen to like All Hell Shadow. All Hell Shadow was pretty alright. This game stopped being fun after the first cutscene. Oh yes, when everyone seems to been confused at the fact that it was going to be a Final Fantasy title. Like, for real, why were the humans real? Why were the humans indeed real? Oh my god. They even made Dr. Eggman real. Like, real human quality. Oh my god, why? Why would you think this was a good idea? I don't know, but Sonic Team seemed to thought it was a good idea. And now because of it, we now know that Dr. Eggman's eye color is fucking blue! Are you fucking kidding me? I wasn't supposed to know that. I was led to believe that this entire time that the fucking goggles on his face were his fucking eyes! Cause his name is Dr. Robotnik. He has robotic eyes, right? I guess not the case here. Alrighty, so we're almost at the Mach speed section of this travesty of a level. Oh, and the camera's bullshit too. Just thought I'd share that. Oh, okay. We haven't even made it to the worst level of this game yet. You think this is bad? Wait until we get into, like, I think the next level. Son of a bitch! But not as bad as it... Yeah! Oh my god. Okay, one more life. I'm just gonna have to try to concentrate and wing it here. Oh boy. Oh boy. What have I gotten myself into? Well, the reason why I'm going to Sonic 06 is because I made it my intended goal for $250 for this year for Extra Life charity, right? And I made that goal, right? And, me and my good friend and co-worker at work figured, you know what? If someone donates $50 and gets it up to, like, if the goal has been met by 300. Should put it in another game. I was like, well, what other game is there to go through? Well, there's Sonic 06. Yes, indeed, there is Sonic 06. I made it pretty clear that I wasn't going to be playing through any of the Sonic games that I don't happen to own, right? Sonic 06 was originally one of them. So that meant that, yes, I had to pick up a copy of Sonic 06. Because I do it for the people that actually donated and let their voice be heard. I guess you can say that. I wish there was an easier way that I could get through this section, but there isn't. Pretty much I have to remember... Son of a bitch! Well, I have to go through all that shit again. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to put myself a little ground rule on this one, because if I can't get past Crisis City, the show has to fucking move on. I'll skip to the next level if I don't happen to beat it. That Mach Speed section happens to be the last part of Crisis City, so I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have any issues with it. Here's a problem with that, my dude. Here's a problem with that. I don't drink. I do have a Pepsi with me, but I don't drink. So can we talk about a good game for a second here? Can we talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for a second here? Because I'm enjoying that game for what it's worth. I heard the adventure mode seems to have its issues, but you know, my only issue with the game so far is that it starts you off with 8 starting roster, right? An 8 starting character roster. But that doesn't seem to be a problem because apparently if you just beat classic mode with just a few characters, you can start unlocking characters that way. Which is fine. I have no problem with that. Hello, Sonic Stop Motion. What? Fuck me! Welcome to the Extra Life charity event, where I am raising money for the Children's Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. And although the donation incentive has been met, you are still free to donate. Otherwise, sit back and relax, watching me suffer through the atrocity that is Sonic 06. I'm trying not to pay attention to the chat for a moment so I can concentrate on this game. But as I stated earlier, my experience with this game is that yes, I did play through this entire game once, back in 2008. So it's been 10 long years since I've last picked up this game. I mainly picked it up because I was curious. This game is pretty good. Oh, you really think that? Keep telling yourself those lies. See how far it'll get you, buddy. Because this game's a piece of shit. I hate it. Oh. How ironic. I would not even wish this game on my worst enemy. That's how bad this game is. But you know what, Sonic Stop Motion? To give Sonic 06 some credit where credit is due, it did make Sonic Team stop and realize just how much of a trash that this game was, so that they got back to making decent games. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. Hell, even the storybook games were... They were questionable, but they were alright. I think I'm just going to... Oh, okay. I think I'm just going to mention that the only storybook game that's okay to play through is Sonic and the Black Knight. But other than that, Sonic had a steady pace full of games. And then Sonic Boom was a thing. Oh yeah, Sonic Boom was indeed a thing. Sonic Forces, it was a disappointing game. It wasn't a bad game, it was a disappointing game. Maybe I expected a little too much, I don't know. The only good thing that came out of Sonic Boom was a TV show. That's about it. Oh, I was looking forward to Sonic Boom 2, especially with the new character design they had going. I mean, it was questionable at most, but to see Amy Rose look that badass in that outfit, oh my god. Holy shit. I was looking forward to Sonic Boom. And then I saw some videos of it. I never wanted to pick up the game. I never owned a Wii U console, so I was thinking, you know what? Maybe my brother Billy will pick it up and I'll be able to play Sonic Boom, right? I'm kind of glad he didn't. I'm kind of glad he got stuck playing, you know, playing a better game out of two, which happened to be Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. True. I did love that part in the cartoon where I think Sonic says "Careful is my middle name," and then Knuckles is like, "I thought your middle name was the." That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I like that one. I like that joke. I thought your name was the. Holy shit. Oh man. Alright, let's see if I can get through this Mach Speed section of Cry.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh, really? Okay, I need some rings. I think there were some on this side. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. I need some rain. No! I was doing so good! Son of a bitch! Okay, let's try it again.
Tornado's carrying a car.
Toot toot Sonic Warrior. La da 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 da. Toot toot Sonic Warrior, na 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 na. The fuck! Toot toot Sonic Warrior, na 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 na. Toot toot Sonic Warrior, na 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 na. Am I actually gonna make it? Toot toot Sonic Warrior. Oh fuck me. Oh god. Why? I made it! Holy shit, that was Crisis City. Oh my god. Alright, welcome to Flame Core. If you thought Crisis City was bad, oh boy. Alrighty. What was the best Sonic game I've ever played so far? Well, Sonic Mania.
What a view!
That game was good. Oh no. Okay.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here. If I use a homing attack on that monster, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That was pretty good. But you know what? You know what? Just for that. Here, hold on. Hold on. I got something. Because here's what I'm going to do. I might get flagged for this, but I don't care. Okay. Going to, no. I'm going to lower the volume of the PlayStation 3 a little bit. Lower that down. You know what? This is for you, Rodrigo. This is for you. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, hey, look, this game's a little more tolerable now. Oh, okay. Or that can happen. Ouch. What the hell? Okay. I have to figure out a way to get through that. There's no checkpoint too. Shit. This is fine. Okay. There we go. Oh. There's gotta be one more, yep. Of course, this shit again. Oh my god. Sure does. It sure does, buddy. Ouchies. Okay, so there's one more. Somewhere. Up there he is. Whew. Right. Ouch. Oh no. That was for you, buddy. Oh, hold on. That's not what I... That was for you, buddy. That was certainly for you. Alright. I had to. You mentioned Through the Fire and Flames, and I had to. Well, if I'm gonna die, I might as well die this way. Okay.
It's raining fire.
Probably gonna get flagged so hard for doing that, but I really don't care. Oh boy. Okay.
Let's head into the volcano.
Or not, because that seems like a very bad idea, Sonic. Alright. 2 more lives. 2 more lives, and I still got a bit of flame core to go through. So there is an annoying section in this level. And, we'll get to that when we get to it. Ouch. Okay, that's pretty dickish. Thank you. What the hell? Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, I'm invincible. Cool. Does that make me a loony?
What?
Okay, so this whole room is dark, right? It's enveloped in darkness, right? And the only way to navigate through it is to hit these little purple balls that emit light, right? It's the second most maximum. You're welcome, my pal. You're welcome. I think you have to hit all the purple balls to open up that door, too. Which, if that's the case, that's gonna be annoying. Especially with how bad fuck! Especially with how bad the camera angle is anyway. Yeah, see, there's a switch right there. Fuck! This is fine. I'm hoping for an extra life here somewhere along the lines. Hi, Knuckles.
I'll take care of it.
While jumping, you can, if all of the lights shine at once, your way will become clear.
Oh, looky. Here I come. Rougher than the rest of them. The best of them. Tougher than Knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they... Oh, I can stun them. That's right. Too bad I don't give a shit.
Great!
Oh, don't tell me there's a switch I have to find. Am I supposed to hit all the light orbs? I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Press the square button once to do a heat knuckle, again to do a back block, and the third time to do a stone breaker punch for a combo attack.
Oh man, never forget me trying to sing the Pokemon theme. Oh my lord. Never forget. You know what? I need to continue the top 10 thing. I still need to do that for Melee, Brawl. Oh man, there are a lot of songs to choose from. Oh my god, so many good ones too. Okay, so am I supposed to kill all the enemies? I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna have to do, is kill all the enemies. Of course I would die there.
No.
Oh, hi. Hi. Well, you're not missing much. I'm just going through the atrocity that is Sonic 06.
Knuckles. I'll take
Yes, it
care of
is. Well, I decided I'm only going to be going through it as one character.
Become clear.
I'm already on stage 5, I believe, and I think there's a total of 9, as well as 4 bosses. It's alright. Rodrigo happened to join in and made a Dragon Force reference, so I played through the Fires and Flames for him for that. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for it, but you know what? I don't give a shit. It's worth it. Let me see. I guess I'm supposed to go. So I guess I'm supposed to go this way then. Oh, fuck. This game's terrible. I hate it. Now, you should have seen me going through fucking Crisis City. That shit was just painful. It's alright. Okay. Fire technique. Play sound time. Oh wait, wrong game. Da 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 da. Oh my god. There are plenty of games I'd rather go through Sonic Forces again, and I'm not lying when I say that. I lied. I lied. So, what the hell else am I supposed to do in this fucking area then? Oh no. I have to do something now. Maybe if I masturbate hard enough, the door will open. Don't tell me, is there a fucking switch up here? No, there isn't. Oh my god. This is one of the many other things that's wrong with Sonic 06 too. The glitch. The glitches! The glitches are real! Okay, let's see. I'm about to crack open the guide and see how I'm supposed to go through this mess of a stage.
And holding the X button.
This is my last life too, so I gotta be careful here. You know who'd be more entertaining to watch play through this game? The burly voice that is Nappa! So, did I mention how much I hate this game? And whoever says that Sonic 06 is a good game is lying to themselves. That they should seek help. Huh? Yes. Okay. That's lit up. This one's lit up. That's lit up. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do in this fucking area. I guess I just sit around and masturbate. Okay. Am I literally supposed to hit all these glowing purple orbs? That'd be pretty bullshit. I slept alright. There we go. Yeah, I slept alright. I stayed up late a little bit playing Smash Brothers and unlocking some more characters. I guess not. I don't know. I didn't spend too long on it because I did pass out eventually. Better not be Sonic 06. Okay. No, they don't. The fucking go ring! I made it with just one life!
No problem.
So, I explained the story already, but allow me to explain it again. The story of that is Sonic 06. Okay. So, once upon a time, Sonic Team was doing all the crack and cocaine in the world to try and figure out what would be a good Sonic game. Well, this is where Sonic 06 came to play here. They wanted to reboot the Blue Hedgehog's history by releasing this game for the third-gen console, which was the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, right? And, you got to control 3 characters. Got to go through as 3 characters. Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Silver the Hedgehog.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
And, so anyway, the story begins with some festival going on, right? And, Dr. Eggman comes in and spoils the fun, right? You know, as usual. Tries to capture, Princess, Elise. because he did his homework apparently, just like he did in Sonic Adventure 1, going through the tablet's history to awaken Solaris, right? Which was the god of the kingdom that this game takes place in. And that god happens to be made by two creatures. One known as Iblis, the fire creature. One as Mephiles, the dark, which is basically the devil at this point, alright? Yes. Mephiles, the dark. Anyway. So, if these two were to combine, it would be combined to be formed as Solaris, right? So, seeing that this is a reboot, some characters got retconned. Shadow the Hedgehog being one of them. Shadow the Hedgehog is working for Gun in this game. You know the enemies that we were going against in Shadow the Hedgehog? You know. The same troops that fucking gunned down Maria Robotnik? You know! Anyway. So he was tasked with a mission I should probably stop talking and try to concentrate on this level a little bit. Anyway. So where was I?
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
So anyway, so Shadow was tasked to find, to investigate Eggman's lair, and to find out what he's up to, right? Turns out that he was going after, he was going to obtain Solaris to try to take over the world. Naturally, that doesn't happen. Because to form Solaris, you gotta have the creature of Iblis, which happens to be sealed in someone's body, right?
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. To hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit like that happens. Okay, anyway. So, Joe was tasked to investigate Dr. Eggman and see what he's been up to. And he was doing his homework, trying to reawaken Solaris. But the only way to do that is to find the two creatures, being Iblis and Mephiles the Dark. And that doesn't happen because Iblis is actually Iblis is actually sealed in someone's body. We don't find that out until Shadow the Hedgehog, right? In Shadow the Hedgehog's story. What the hell am I doing? Clearly.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason.
God damn it! Okay, now I'm really gonna have to try and concentrate here. Come on. Oh, I can just fall off the cliff. That's fine too. Okay.
I'll be able to move fast faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails. Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I better defeat them first.
There we go. So now I can continue battling. Okay, so where did I leave off? So Dr. Eggman isn't able to awaken Solaris because Iblis is sealed in someone's body. There's a reason why Dr. Eggman is capturing Princess Elise. Because it turns out, some years ago, her father did some illegal experiments that involved the devil and the sun god, pretty much, right? And the only way to contain Solaris is that he had to separate the two. He had to separate Mephiles the Dark into the Scepter, and he had to separate Iblis by storing Iblis into someone's heart, right? Guess whose heart that was? His own fucking daughter, Elise. Father of the Year, ladies and gentlemen! Kind of. I died on Radical Train. And so, because of that, on his as his last breath, his father told Elise that she should not cry, otherwise that would release Iblis. Do you want to know how much bullshit I find in that logic? You want to know how much... Look, I don't care how old you are. There's no way in hell that you live that long to not show some emotion of sadness. Alright? Oh, you stubbed your toe. You weren't crying? Oh, I'm sorry, you have a toothache. You aren't crying? What the hell kind of human are you then? You aren't a real human if you don't show emotions, you piece of shit. Sorry, I just find that hard to believe.
I better hurry up and cross this scale.
So, throughout Sonic's story, Sonic makes it his duty to rescue Princess Elise from Dr. Eggman. And, he does. A few times, actually. There's been times where Eggman has shown up and captured Elise again. Do you know what story that this is referenced? A certain Italian plumber rescuing a princess from the clutches of a Koopa King? The game is not even trying. But anyway, so, Sonic rescues Elise. And Elise begins to form feelings for Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right, Elise starts to fall in love with Sonic the Hedgehog. May I remind you that Elise is a human being and Sonic is an anthropomorphic fucking hedgehog? How would that ever fucking work? Oh, Sonic, I want your hedgehog cock deep inside me.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that.
Can't that guy just enjoy penis? Can't a guy just enjoy penis? But anyway, so Sonic and Elise are an item, right? Elise begins to form feelings for Sonic. So if anything bad would happen to Sonic, yeah, exactly. Well, see, there is a moment between Elise and Amy. Amy starts to help Elise. Fuck! I need to remember to jump there. So, Amy happens to help out Elise.
His train is... Uh-oh.
And, Amy starts to question the guy that Elise happens to be falling in love with. She doesn't go into details because, you know, how can she admit that she's in love with a fucking hedgehog, right? Makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to put a nail in that way of thinking with how much porn there is of Sonic and his friends. Why are we shaming Elise for 1/3 of all this shit on Rule 34?
Uh-oh. Gotta speed up.
Because there are some sick people out there.
Yes.
So, Silver is a new character. And his sole mission is to stop the Iblis trigger. Okay, I thought I died there.
Is Elise on board?
I'm just gonna concentrate for a minute here.
I'm almost there. Police, hang on.
Oh wow, just because... Oh! I died and then I won the stage! Anyway. So Silver is tasked to stop the Iblis trigger. In the past, he was trying to figure out the information of where the Iblis trigger might be located, because where he's from, the kingdom's already fucked. You know, engulfed in flames and everything, and is accompanied by Blaze the Cat, who we didn't see for a very long time, ever since Sonic Rush Adventure, right? So, Blaze the Cat is a princess from another dimension, right? In this game, Blaze the Cat just happens to be a time traveler that tags along with Silver the Hedgehog, being Silver's mentor of sorts.
Let's run straight up.
You know how much bullshit this is? Too much would be correct. Too much would be absolutely correct. So anyway, he bumps into this mysterious dark figure that happens to have the look of Shadow the Hedgehog, who is known as Mephiles the Dark. He convinces Silver that Sonic the Hedgehog is the Iblis trigger. How does he do this? By engulfing Sonic in some flames. Pretty fucking stupid, am I right? Oh, but that totally makes him a bad guy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Totally makes him a bad guy. No mouse section this level, count your blessings. Thank fuck!
Hang on tight.
Pretty sure I just died right here. Yep. Okay, so. Anywho.
Let's run straight
So, eventually, Silver does bump into Sonic and tries to kill him. Or destroy him. And Shadow the Hedgehog happens to come by in the nick of time to kick Silver in the back of the head, telling him to cool his shit for a minute, so he can take him back to the past to show him what actually happened, right? That's when we find out.
You may be able to jump higher.
Okay, there we go. At the tip of the jump. At the tip of the... Okay, whatever. I made it through. Anyway, so... Silver then realizes that Sonic is a good guy after all, right? And at the end of the day, he finds out that Sonic is a good guy. He's trying to do good. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, there we go. Can I not play this game? God damn it. I didn't choose to.
I'm going right up the middle.
The people talked. They wanted to see Sonic 6. Anyway, so trying to. Where was I? See, the story is so bullshit that I become. Oh no. Son of a bitch. And there happens to be no checkpoints at all in this level. No, there isn't, of course not.
Let's run straight up.
Alright. If that's the way you want to say fuck you to me, that's fine with me. So, Shadow takes over to the past to show him what really happened, which we then find out the
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that bag.
the fate that is Elise. Jump when the bud is glowing, you may be able to jump higher. That's bullshit, but okay. And so Shadow was tasked to seal Mephiles into the scepter. Meanwhile, his father, or Elise's father, was in the process of sealing Iblis inside Elise, pretty much. And once Silver finds out all that is happening, he's like, okay, Sonic's not the bad guy anymore, so he decides to help Sonic reaching Elise, trying to reach Princess Elise inside Dr. Eggman's flagship, which, you know, explodes, which means that Elise died, along with Dr. Eggman, right? Which meant, you know, even if she did die or whatever, Iblis would still be released, right? So, Silver gives Sonic a chance to go back to the past to try and fix things up. Because time travel. And then, you know, of course, that leads Sonic into stopping Dr. Eggman and rescuing Princess Elise once more. And they laugh and giggle and, you know, happily ever after and whatnot, right? Alright. So.
Let's keep going.
Over there.
So then that just leads to the final story of Sonic 06. Which, you know, it shows Sonic and Elise, you know, just walking, minding their own business. Until suddenly Mephiles decides to be a dick and pierce his own laser shot into Sonic's chest, killing Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog dies in this game. Not that he's already been dead before, but you know. But yes, Sonic ends up dying in this game. And because of that, Elise is upset. She cries and the Iblis, you know, is released from inside her. And Mephiles got what he wanted, and what the fuck's going on here? Okay, so Mephiles got what he wanted, and became Solaris. Sonic, and because Solaris is, you know, reawakened, the whole kingdom is fucked. Everyone is dead. Except for, you know, Sonic's friends, including Dr. Eggman himself. Yep. And, so, Dr. Eggman says that, you know, the way that Sonic can be alive, or can be brought back to life,
Gotta make sure
is the power of the Chaos Emeralds, right? Because, you know, somehow Chaos Emeralds can bring people back to life now. And, so the whole gang makes it their duty to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
And that's not the only thing that happens. Because as soon as they collect the Chaos Emeralds, Sonic doesn't seem to be awake. And Elise, you're gonna like this bit right here. Elise takes it upon herself to kiss Sonic on the lips. To kiss Sonic on the lips. To bring him back to life. What sense does that make? I don't know. I don't work for... No, fuck, no! I'm not gonna fucking die that easily. I don't care how bullshit your level design is, game. I'm not gonna fucking die. Oh god. Okay. I gotta concentrate here. Okay, there we go. Anyway. So, Sonic is alive. And becomes Super. And teaming up with Shadow and Silver, they stop Solaris. And Sonic and Elise sees the Eternal Flame. What are you doing, game? Okay, thank you. Oh god. Hello, Isabelle. Well, no! This is not what I wanted. Anyway, welcome to the Extra Life charity stream. This is the last day. This is the final day for Sonic the Hedgehog. The last game I'm going through is Sonic 06. But anyway, so Sonic teams up with Silver and Shadow. And they stop Solaris. Which leads to Sonic and Elise bumping into the Eternal Flame. Which happens to be the Iblis trigger, right? And so, if she were to blow out the flame... everything would be rewound as if nothing has ever happened, and she would forget the events that happened in Sonic 06. Hesitant at first because Elise is like, I don't care what happens to the world, I'd rather spend time with you! So Sonic convinces Elise that everything's going to be okay. And so she finally blows out the flame, and Sonic runs off, ending the events that happened in Sonic 06. Kingdom Valley!
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
So I think this happens to be the demo for Sonic 06. This is the level that you go through as Sonic. The demo release. What's sad is that the demo actually ran a lot better than the actual release of Sonic 06. Look at that slowdown. Yeah, so I will be going through this game only as one character, and I will be going through the final story as well, which only has one level and one boss, which means that, yes, I will be going through all the bosses as Sonic as well. So, we're not just going through the levels. Relax, everyone! Hey, I got an extra life. Nothing much more to say about this game, except that this game almost caused the death of Sonic the Hedgehog as a whole, because of how bad this game performed. Yeah, see, eventually Sonic Team got their heads out of their asses and, you know, produced decent games like Sonic Unleashed. Now Sonic and the Secret Ring, that game kind of blew. And then there was Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World. And then there was a questionable shit that was Sonic Boom. And then finally Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. And at this point in time, they released a teaser trailer of the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which, guess what? It will be produced by the same people that did Fast and the Furious. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, take it easy, Rodrigo. Thanks for tuning in. Boy. I got nothing else to say about this game. Hi, Silver. So this is Silver the Hedgehog.
I'll go on ahead.
His gimmick is that he can pick up shit and throw them at enemies. He has telekinesis. That makes him super. But he's slow as balls is the problem. Okay, so is there like a switch I'm supposed to hit here?
I can manage this cage with my power.
Can manage this cage with power, huh? How so? How so?
I can manage this cage with my
That
power.
don't tell me shit, Silver. Oh. I guess that's how we do it. We just bend the bars. Silver's showing much promise as a character.
I think I can knock that structure down.
Silver's showing much promise as a playable character. Problem was, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so am I just gonna have to wait for my shit to recharge. Oh, fuck me. Alrighty. assuming I have to throw it at the structure somewhere. Oh. Or I can just find it here. Because that makes sense, right? No, it doesn't. So Silver the Hedgehog happens to be voiced by the voice actor of Trunks from DBZ. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Nope. Alrighty then. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Or not. There we go. There's some neat concepts with Silver the Hedgehog. Use telekinesis to pick up projectiles and that's cool. What isn't cool is his fucking speed.
Hey, not bad.
Okay, we're finished with that section of Silver. Grab a hold of Birdie's feet. And I think there's a Mach speed section in this fucking level 2 now that I think about it. Sigh. Ugh.
Those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason. It looks like I've got to defeat them first.
Okay, I guess I'm going this way. The slowdown is killing me. It's killing me on the inside. guess not.
Piece of cake. No sweat. Let's try that out.
Let's try going up. Okay, how are we gonna do that? I don't know, just try going up. Is there a springboard I'm supposed to find? Oh, there's a rope here. Cause I was supposed to know that, right? There are some interesting level designs, but it just kind of falls flat. And I mean really falls flat.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
There we go. Jesus Christ. 13 minutes! 13 minutes the stage is taking me so far. Why?
Yes!
Oh boy. Better be careful not to fall off here.
That's a lot of enemies.
Alrighty, now I think it's a Mach Speed section. Jesus fucking Christ, how long is this gonna go on? Oh, how long is this gonna go on indeed? Because I still have one more level to go through after this. Oh yeah, because that makes sense, running alongside the water, yeah? this happens to be the most easiest mock speed section that I've ever gone through. Okay, and that's the end of Kingdom Valley. Killing myself ever so slowly.
Just made it.
Oh my goodness. It's already been 2 hours already? Fucking Christ. Alright, well this is the last level for Sonic, and that's Aquatic Base. Oh my god. You wanna know how long these loading screens take individually?
The battleship will take off any minute.
No matter what you're
Let's
doing.
hurry.
You know, whether you're when you're loading up the level, and you're like, whether it's loading up the level, loading up a town mission, loading up a text and dialogue. About 30 to 45 seconds apiece. But you think, oh, that's not too bad. But considering that you go through missions like the X, levels, town mission, everything else.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
I hate this game. Okay.
Whoa! This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
Oh boy. No joke. Honestly, I didn't hear you say that you were cold. All I know is that I'm just trying to concentrate on not dying here.
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force.
Did I open up the door? Yes, it did. I'm stuck here. Okay, no, I'm not. Thank Christ. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Alright.
If I get on this ball, I'll be able to get over there.
Be careful not to
So
fall.
here's a gimmick of this ball. If I bump it into a laser, it'll pop. If I bump it into a wall, it'll pop. And there's a bottomless pit right below me. guess if I do bump it on a wall, nothing will happen. But for sure, if I bump it on a laser, something will happen. There we go. Oh boy, I'm Tails. Oh boy. Tails' only form of attack is throwing dummy rings. Why? I don't know. Every time Tails is attacked, guess what happens? The screen fucking reset, the camera fucking resets. Do you not see what's a problem with this whole fucking situation here? Ouch. What a douche nozzle. So much shit going on the screen. Oh, fuck me. The problem here is that if I lose rings and I happen to need to scatter to find some rings, I'm led to believe that the dummy rings are rings that I can pick up, right? Well, they aren't. They aren't. Just gonna go up here and get some rings. And it's not that I suck, it's that this game sucks. Oh yeah, and the reason why that the game I'm playing is wrong is because Twitch or YouTube doesn't recognize Sonic 06 as a game. You know, there's something wrong. You know there's something wrong with Sonic 06 if Twitch or YouTube doesn't even recognize it as a game. Oh my god, why? Why? Fuck this game. Oh. Because we just had to go through this. go. Oh boy. I think that was just the first part of Aquatic Base. Holy shit. Come on. Oh no. Okay, good. Fucking Christ. Alright, even the voice of dialogue gets screwed up. At Shadow the Hedgehog, you don't know what happens. Is that when you're about to reach Wave Ocean as Shadow, there's a bit of a voice clip that plays from the radio that says, "Shadow, head to the Wave Ocean." And it turns out that the person that was saying that screwed up his line kept the screw up in there and redid the line again. So they couldn't bother to edit it out. Knuckles.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
Intruder passing area 3. Intruder passing area 3.
Okay. Or that can happen. There we go. Or am I just supposed to hit all the fucking enemies too? What the fuck happened?
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
Intruder passing area 3. Intruder passing area 3.
die. And there's a gold ring. Holy shit, that's the last level for Sonic the Hedgehog. Which means we only got to go through the bosses! Holy fucking shit. Why?
No problem.
Why? 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 Okay. Alright. Complete all the act stages. Just got through all the bosses now. So we got the Egg Cerberus, Silver the Hedgehog, Iblis Phase 2, Egg Genesis, and Egg Wyvern. Oh boy.
This is your pet, huh? Okay, Eggman, I'll play with him.
Now, regardless, I don't know how to defeat the boss. I don't remember how to beat the bosses. But I'll try my hardest to remember. So I guess while his tail is...
Sonic, make him run into something!
Okay, so supposedly I was supposed to make him run into something. Supposedly.
I can finally see your face. Now it's my turn.
Oh boy, let's see what I'm doing here.
Listen to me.
You wanna know how awkward it is trying to control this asshole? Very awkward, but that's the first boss.
problem.
Alrighty. Time for the next boss, which is Silver the Hedgehog. Now, the problem with Silver the Hedgehog is he has telekinesis. So he will do everything in his power to grab a hold of you and throw you against the wall. Man, oh man.
How about this? Take this! It's no use! Take this!
See, this is the kind of shit I was talking about.
This will end it! No! How about this? Take this! How about this? Take this! How about this?
So you're supposed to wait until he grabs a hold of something.
How about this?
And then he says, how about this? And then that's your chance to attack him.
Take this! Take this!
So one more hit ought to do it.
How about this?
There we go.
Nice! Now!
And that's it. That's it.
Yeah! That was incredible!
So, you're going to be laughing at me on this one. No, seriously, you are, because I accidentally had the desktop audio on mute, so you were silent the complete time. I mean, mistakes, they happen. Alright, but anyway, now we gotta defeat Iblis.
Leave this to me!
Okay, so I gotta remember how this boss works.
It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
Huh?
Watch out, Sonic! Against something
Alright.
that large, you won't have a chance on the soft foothold.
It's fine. God damn it, love you. Bye. Okay. Or we can just do that. Nothing but the waiting game for this bastard. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait in the middle this time, like a good little boy. Or not. Right. This is bad. Phew. On ahead. I'm waiting. I'm a-waiting.
Hey, what's wrong? Is that size just for show?
Okay, one more hit ought to do it. One more hit ought to do it. Go on ahead.
Sonic, it's coming!
It's dazed from the impacts. Now's your chance, Sonic.
Alright. That's it for Iblis. 2 more bosses to go through now, and I think that's the Egg Genesis and the Egg Wyvern.
No problem.
Guess I should, there we go. Turn on my light. Egg Genesis! So this boss can be pretty difficult if you don't have the bounce bracelet. But if you do have the bounce bracelet, then this boss is totally your bitch.
You think you can intimidate me with just your size? Come on, let's see what you can do.
Why, you little... Upper cannons open fire! Shoot him down!
Basically, it's just a waiting game for this guy.
All right, you're going down.
Begin charging core laser. Take this, Sonic.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Eggman's charging his lasers at me. Okay, one more attack on him, do it.
Sonic, run!
Alright, then he's gonna do his desperate attack.
Sonic, look out! The fortress is crashing!
And that's it for the Egg Genesis. Blah blah blah.
No problem.
Okay, so that just leaves one more boss as Sonic. Alrighty. Egg Wyvern. Now let's see if I remember how to defeat the Egg Wyvern.
Right back at you. I'll finish this here.
Here I come, Sonic.
So now I just gotta guide him into some bombs. Or try to. Okay, we can try that again.
Here I come, Sonic.
There we go.
This is nothing.
Sonic,
Doing a lot better this time. Oh, god damn it.
Take this! Here I come, Sonic!
As long as that canopy is protecting the cockpit, it'll be hard to attack Eggman directly.
No! The canopy!
Hey, Eggman, what's the matter?
You! I'm just getting started!
That looks a little troublesome.
Can you avoid this, Sonic? Can you make it here?
Those robots coming from the cockpit. If I use them, I can reach Eggman.
Okay, come on.
Can you avoid this, Sonic?
Well, yes, I can.
Can you make it here? Do it! You
Two more hits, I'll do it, maybe, hopefully, yeah.
fall!
This might be a little problematic.
Can you avoid this, Sonic?
Okay.
Can you make it here? Do it!
This is it, Eggman. Prepare for another defeat.
I won't go down like this!
Sonic, watch out! He's still trying something!
Here I come, Sonic!
And that's it. Holy shit. Didn't think I'd still manage to remember how to defeat that, but here we go. But that's it. That's it.
So easy.
That's
No
it.
sweat.
I did it as Sonic. But But now I go through the final story segment where I go against. We'll go through one more level and one more boss. One more level, One more boss. But here's the thing. We have to collect the Chaos Emeralds and save Sonic. We have to play as all characters. All characters. All characters. So, let's see if I remember how to do this.
Sonic! We have to find the Chaos Emerald soon!
If you touch this rock, you can slow the time-space rift just slightly. Use it wisely and collect the Chaos Emeralds before time-space is destroyed.
Thanks. Phew. Okay, so that's one Chaos Emerald. Huh.
Our target are the Chaos Emerald. I will begin the search immediately. System error. Our target are the Chaos Emeralds. I will begin the search immediately.
It's been a while since I've done this, so if I happen to screw up a few times, then I'll just skip ahead to the final boss. But I have a feeling I'm going to screw up a couple of times here.
Our target are the Chaos Emeralds. I will begin the search immediately.
Oh, okay. Or that can happen.
Our target are the Chaos Emeralds. I will begin the search immediately. Item acquired.
What the shit?
System error. Our target are the Chaos Emeralds. I will begin the search immediately.
Oh, come on! Come on now! No, 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 no.
Item acquired.
Okay. Let's see if I can manage to do this with just one life. Probably not. Sure as hell try though. Hello and welcome to the Extra Life Charity Stream event. This is the last day, the last game, Sonic 06. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen, but you understand the gist of it. You have to collect all the Chaos Emeralds to help rescue Sonic. Rescue Sonic, and now we go against Solaris. And Sonic, Silver, and Shadow, the final boss of Sonic 06. I hate it.
That body of light is the sign of a super-dimensional life form. Standard attacks won't work on him. He eats dimensions for lunch. But there should be something that's anchoring him in this dimension. That's probably the light shells that can be seen on his body. If all of those are destroyed, he can be defeated.
Everyone, you need rings to stay in a super state, but maintaining this form consumes rings.
Make sure you don't run out of rings. If you're running low, use the triangle button to switch to someone else.
Understood. Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. This is the end. Prepare to meet your doom.
Use the
Sonic.
triangle button to switch with me.
If you're in a super state, you can use the left analog stick to fly up, down, left, or right, and use the X button to accelerate. Use the square button
It's
to
all you,
attack with your
Shadow.
abilities. Use the R1 button to use your super gauge.
I don't know how
I'll
I'm
take care
supposed
of
to do
this.
this.
Your shield of light should be able to stop whatever comes out of that hole. Then you can throw it back.
Good luck, Sonic.
Okay. It's all you, Shadow.
Understood. Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
Seem to be doing some damage to it.
It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'll take care of this.
I just don't know how I'm gonna defeat this guy.
It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
Shadow, strike him with your spear of light. If you charge the red light, you get more than even stronger attack.
Hey, you're running short on rings. Use the triangle button to switch with me. I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic.
Alright.
Sonic, draw the blue light into your body. The light will turn your body into an arrow of light.
Okay, so I seem to be doing damage to him.
Good luck, Sonic.
Are you okay? It's all you, Shadow. To switch your state. It's all you, Shadow.
This should about do it. Now for the second phase, the second and final phase of Solaris.
Is it over?
No, it's not over yet.
Oh boy.
I guess it's not gonna be that easy.
Alright. Final phase. Final level. Let's do this.
Is it impossible to defeat a super-dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. I can feel a large, powerful consciousness coming from Solaris.
What? A consciousness? That's it! That's his core! Even if we can't stop his core, we can stop his consciousness!
Look! There's a strange thing in the middle of Solaris! Isn't that the core?
It's all you, Shadow!
I do love this theme that plays though. It's a good theme.
Hey, you're running short on rings! Use the triangle button to switch with me! I will protect the future!
Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude.
Don't let him beat you, Sonic!
Okay.
A super dimensional being. This might even be a fair fight.
Hey, you're running short on rings! Use the triangle button to switch with me! The root of all our problems! I will defeat you, Solaris! I will protect the future!
Okay.
Alright, it's my turn. Let's have some fun, Solaris.
Sonic, I believe in you!
Time to unleash the ultimate power.
That's it. Oh, okay. That's it. That's the end of Solaris. Oh boy.
Just made it.
Alright. So, Throughout this month, I did this Extra Life charity event for the sole purpose of raising money for the Children's Hospital in Colorado, in Aurora, Colorado, no less. And throughout the time span, I have raised $350. All that money is going towards the Children's Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. That may not seem much, but you know what? It's a lot better than how much I've raised compared to last year, which was $140. And I have you guys to thank for that. You know, either by whether you've just showing support, whether you've donated, whether you've shared, just tune in and watch me play some video games. It's all been a blast. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you that showed support and raised money for the Children's Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. I'd like to thank all those that have tuned in to commentate with me, which happens to be Moonlight Kitsune, Togpie222, and Beauty in Black. I'd like to thank those for... and Michael. Michael showed up for at least day one anyway. Just thank you all for the support. I've had some fun. But all good things must come to an end. So, just keep in touch with my Facebook page, and I might just be able to keep you guys updated on what's to come up next. That's the end of the Extra Life charity stream. And with all that said, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. And as always, happy gaming, my friends.